Finally, at long last, it is time to rank Kingdom Wave 3. Man, this took a long time because this wave was not easy to get, man. I got some figures that I had to wait like a month to get another one. I had to wait another month to get the other ones. Like, this wave just trickled out in very small waves, basically, and it took me a long time to get the whole wave. But finally got everything. We can finally rank Kingdom Wave 3. Now, overall, I think this wave was an absolute win. I really enjoyed a lot of the figures in this wave. There were actually some stinkers in this one, which we will talk about, which was not something that in my opinion was present in Wave 1 and 2. There were a couple figures in this wave that I did think were a little just kind of meh overall. But for the most part, this wave consisted of a lot of really great, awesome figures. And yeah, let's get into the ranking. So, real quick, before we actually get into the ranking, I did not review Dracodon because, yeah, why do I need to review him? He is a green Vertebrake, and that is all he is. Vertebrake is a great figure, but honestly, like, in green, I don't care at all. So, yeah, the last place is Dracodon very, very, very easily, because, like, I just thought he was a really lazy repaint, honestly. Alright, with that being said, we have 9 figures to rank. If you're interested in reviews of any of these figures, with the exception of one, but I'll talk about that when I get to there, I have reviews for every single figure from this wave on the channel, with the exception of Dracodon and one other that we'll talk about very soon. So yeah, for the most part, basically I got of these 9 figures, 8 of them have reviews up on my channel if you are interested. But without further ado, let's jump into this. This is the Kingdom Wave 3 ranking. Coming in at number 9, I mean, come on, is it even a question? It's Rhinox. Rhinox is just such a mess. Like, I don't even know what the hell Hasbro was trying to do with this figure. He's not accurate. He doesn't look all that great. The transformation blows. The head sculpt is bad. The colors are bad. The accessories are bad. I don't know what Hasbro was smoking when they made this figure, man. He's just a miss in every department. They gave him this awful faux forming jaw for his torso, and it just looked inaccurate and ugly. It does add to the best part of that transformation, though, which is the part where you just open this up and fold that in. That's literally the only enjoyable part of the entire transformation. Every other part of this transformation is just unfun and clashy, especially the legs. Oh my god, they're so bad. The accessories, he just comes with these pancake guns that just are not good at all. The articulation's not even great. He's even got a little bit of floppiness here and there. He's cheap. He's got all this hollowness in the back there. You can see so much hollowness. The awful arms. Oh my god, that is unacceptable, man. That is just terrible. And overall, he's just a miss in every department. Like, I can't think of one nice thing to really say about Kingdom Rhinox. This is a really disappointing figure. I love Rhinox as a character, and I'd like to see a better Rhinox, honestly, sooner rather than later, because this figure just doesn't cut it. So yeah, number 9, pretty damn easily for me, was Kingdom Rhinox. Coming in at the number 8 spot is going to be Soundwave, which is the only figure I did not give a separate review to on this channel, just because I couldn't think of anything in the world to say about this guy. This figure is just a shrunken down version of the Earthrise Soundwave. It is probably a little better overall, like the proportions are probably a little better overall, and he is fun, but I just couldn't think of anything to say for this guy in a review. So here's your little mini review of Core Class Soundwave. He's fine. Like, I don't have a problem against him. He's not that inspiring, though, like, compared to the rest of the figures I have to rank. I love the rest of them just way more than this one. I just don't get that much out of this figure, and I'm being honest, he's probably one of my least favorite Core Class figures. The only one I think I like a little less than this one is the Bumblebee, and even then, like, I know a lot of people were really positive with this figure, but man, he's floppy and loose, and he doesn't, like, his paint apps are great and everything, but man, the legs are really bad, and that is not something that I like to excuse very easily. It was nice that they included this cool little not transforming laser beak. That was kind of fun. Although, like, overall, I don't know, while I think this is a good figure, and for $10, it's absolutely worth it, it's a fun little pocket or desk toy, he's just not that inspired, in my opinion, so I found it pretty easy to put him down at the lower side of the list, because I don't know, I just don't have much to say about this guy, and honestly, if you really want a Soundwave, while this is a decent choice, you should probably just go with the Earthrise Soundwave. It's not that hard to find anymore. You can find it for a pretty easy price. Also, his gun just fell out of his hand, so there's that as well. And the music player mode has cat ears, so yeah, there is that as well, but, I think you should just grab the Earthrise Soundwave, or honestly, like, hear me out for a second. If you really want a Soundwave, maybe check out the Cyberverse Soundwave, because this is an awesome figure and is very underrated. But overall, while I do like this figure overall, compared to the rest of the figures left to rank, this was a very easy spot for number 8 for me. So there you have it, Core Class Soundwave. Sorry about that, he's actually 7 and not 8. Number 9 is Dracodon, Rhinox is 8, and he is 7. So that is number 7. Coming in at number 6. Gonna have to be Trax. Now, I actually was very pleasantly surprised with Trax. I really do like this figure a lot, and I think he's getting a lot more hate than he deserves in this, like, right now. He's getting a lot of people are really dissing this figure, saying he's not that great. I honestly do like him overall, and I'm very excited to get Road Rage as well, because I do like this mold. And I was able to thicken up his, everything with some super glue. I thickened up the tabs and the legs, and now he feels a lot better overall. However, I will say straight up that there are issues with this figure, like the fact that his legs really don't like to stay together. Big issue there. The way the feet look overall, I mean, all the issues that you heard everybody and their mother talk about with this guy, they are present. They're not like, they are not negligible. And while I do see those issues, I still find a lot of enjoyment with this figure, honestly, and I couldn't bring myself to put him any lower than this spot, which is number 6. So yeah, I personally do like Trax. I enjoy the transformation. I love the robot mode. I love the robot mode. Honestly, if you plan on just getting this figure to leave him in the robot mode, you honestly will have yourself a great Trax. Like, the robot mode is fantastic. The alt mode is fun, and I do like that they gave him the flying car mode as well, but, like, look at that head sculpt, man. I love that head sculpt. I don't know, man. I actually really do like this Trax figure. I kind of wanted to put him up a little higher, but I couldn't in my right mind do it. So yeah, I really do like Trax. I would recommend this one overall if you want a Trax. He's just nice overall, in my opinion. And the rest of the figures on this ranking, I really like. So yeah, that is number 6, Trax. I don't have much else to say about this guy personally. I really like him. I understand where people are coming from when they say they don't really like him. Like, the lazy eyebrow gave him a really negative review, and I didn't agree with it for the most part. And I really like the lazy eyebrow, so that was a little sad. But like, I keep hearing people dissing this figure left and right, and honestly, I don't think he really deserves a lot of the hate. Like, there's definitely things to dislike about this figure, but I don't think he deserves nearly as much of the hate as he's getting. He's a really fun Trax. I love the accessories. Like, the accessories, they really knocked it out of the park with. I love the little gun rack and the really cool little pistol right here. Very unique blaster that I think looks really cool. And the articulation's good. Like, there's a lot to love about this figure. Please don't just blow this off if you've heard people talk negatively about it. Maybe try and get it for if you can get it for like a marked down price, then maybe go for it. But honestly, I think he is well worth having, and he is a good Trax. So there you go. Number 6 is Kingdom Trax. Coming in at the number 5 spot of this list is going to be Wingfinger. I really liked Wingfinger. Wingfinger was a huge surprise for me, man. I got him, and I just could not put him down. He is so much fun. He's the only Transformer that I can think of that has a bow, although I actually did think of another one. I thought of another one after I made the review of this guy. I was like thinking in my head of Transformers with bows, and I forgot about Hot Rod from Animated. Animated Hot Rod had a bow. So yeah, him and Animated Hot Rod are the only 2 Transformers that I can think of that have a bow and arrow. But yeah, really cool. And of course, you can use the bow and arrow as 2 blades as well. He's got nice storage for them as well. You can put them on his back in this really cool piece right here. And when it comes to the fossilizers, he is easily the most fun in my opinion, because all the fossilizers have to transform by like ripping them to pieces. And I don't really enjoy transforming the fossilizers all that much, but this guy, I actually really enjoy transforming him, because as I showed in the review, all you have to do to transform this guy is rip him apart in the center here and then turn him around and put him back together like that. And like, that's all you really have to do, which is really cool overall. And of course, you do have to move the dinosaur head as well. But overall, it's just a really fun figure. He's extremely fun to pose around. He looks weird, but he honestly looks really cool in my opinion. I love his little mask as well that you can flip up and down. And you do even get the combined mode head in here as well, so you can totally make combined modes with this guy as well. So I really like Wingfinger. He's my favorite of the fossilizers by far. I really like him. I stand by just about everything I said about him in my review. I just really like him. So yeah, number 5, Wingfinger. I think this guy is a win, man. When it comes to the fossilizers, if you're just gonna get one, I think you should just get Wingfinger. And he's also really tall and he looks really cool, man. I just like him a lot. So number 5 is Wingfinger. Alrighty, it's time for by far the most controversial pick on this list. Number 4 is Scorponok. I really love this Scorponok. Like, straight up, I love this Scorponok. Everything I said in the review of this guy, I stand by. I think he is a fantastic Scorponok. I love the robot mode. I love the transformation. I love the alt mode. I think this figure's awesome. I definitely do think he could have been better. I do think that that there was potential here to be a better Beast Wars Scorponok, but I am very satisfied with this representation of Beast Wars Scorponok for my collection. He is awesome in my opinion. I love the head sculpt. I love all the texture work they've done with this guy. I love the accessories, how they included that missile rack right there and the Cyber Bee. That was such a nice touch that I did not think they would have to do. And I honestly love this figure. Like, I think this is another one that's getting way too much hate than it deserves. This is a great figure, and I absolutely love him. So yeah, controversial, but I absolutely think Scorponok is worthy of the number 4 spot on this list. I just think he's really cool, man. If you have not given Kingdom Scorponok a try yet, give him a try. You might find yourself actually really liking him as opposed to what you've heard from a lot of people, because a lot of people are giving him negative reviews, and I just don't think he deserves them. I think he is a really awesome Scorponok. So there you go. Number 4 is Kingdom Scorponok. Number 3, the Ark. Absolutely love this freaking figure, man. I love the Ark so much. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. He's number 3 because I think he deserves the number 3 spot on the list. But if I was ranking these in terms of my favorite, he'd probably be number 1. I think this is my favorite figure of Kingdom Wave 3 because he is so much fun. Everything I said about the review of this guy, I stand by. He is so much fun. In fact, you know what? While I have him here, I'm going to transform him right now because this transformation is so easy, so fun. It takes like no time at all, and it's just such an enjoyable process overall, which is something you cannot say about basically any other Titan class transformer. Every Titan class transformer is just so like not really fun to transform because it's a lot of like really heavy ratchet joints, and you're basically just putting them into like a sitting position and then moving stuff around and stuff and just making them into like a sitting robot doing yoga. But this guy, he actually transforms and he feels so good, especially this bit right here. And you also get Mainframe, which is just so awesome as well. I love the Mainframe figure as well. He's so fun. By the way, I found the little Optimus Prime. I found him on my floor. I couldn't believe it. I honestly could not believe that I found it. But I honestly don't know like what else needs to be said about the Ark. I love this figure. Like, I can't put him down. I have been taking this guy with me everywhere, dude. He is just so fun. So damn fun, man. So damn fun. And so articulated as well. Great accessories. I love the golden discs. I gave the golden discs to my Beast Wars figure right here, to my Beast Wars figures right here. And they're so cool. I absolutely love the inclusion of the golden discs. Mainframe as well is just once again so awesome. The Teletran 1 mode is so great, and I love that they gave him the little surveillance drone as well, so you can have some fun with that. And the Ark himself is just so sweet. Honestly, the only complaint I have with the Ark himself is just this disgusting ratchet joint right here. That's like the only complaint I have, and that's such a small little complaint, and really doesn't mean much in the grand scheme of things. Both of his modes are so cool. The transformation is such a blast. I literally just did it just now with no hate whatsoever. He is just so much fun. I love the head sculpt. That's a reference to the last Autobot. It looks so cool, and this figure just rules. I love the thrusters, these massive Autobot logos on the side. Man, this figure is just awesome in my opinion. I don't understand why he's getting hate on the internet. A lot of people seem to be giving this wave more hate than I have, but I absolutely love Kingdom the Ark. I think this figure is so cool, and he is number 3 on the list. So there you go. Number 3 is the Ark. Alrighty, we are at the top 2. Now, everybody and their mother already knew what the top 2 were before they even clicked on this video. Everybody knows the top 2 figures on this list. But which ranking are they going to be in? I'm sure a lot of people probably know which ranking they're going to be in, but here we go. I have them right here. I'm going to do this. I'm going to turn around. You're not going to see which one I grab. I'm going to grab the number 2 one. And And it's Galvatron. Number 2 is Galvatron, in my opinion. I think Galvatron is just absolutely magnificent. I definitely think that once you've done the shoulder fix, as I have done, and remove the battle damage, that the figure is definitely better. But honestly, that's really easy. Just grab yourself a trim removal tool. Hang on, where is it? Where's my trim removal tool? Here we go. This thing right here, I got this off of Amazon. And go get one of these, and you will be able to fix up your Kingdom Galvatron shoulders. It's really easy, barely an inconvenience, and I absolutely love it. And once again, the removing the battle damage as well is super easy as well. Just look up videos on that, and you get the absolute perfect G1 Galvatron that you've always wanted. This Galvatron is so wonderful, man. I love the robot mode. I love the transformation. It's super fun, and I love the alt mode as well. The cannon mode is so cool, and they did so many things right. I love the head sculpt. I love how bulky and chunky he feels, and he's just wonderful, and the tolerances and the joints all feel fantastic. I do think that his heels are a little pitiful, and he does kind of have a hard time standing up straight because he likes to kind of rock back and forth, and you'll notice that when you get him. So that is one issue I have with him, but honestly, that's like the only issue I have with him. I really do love Kingdom Galvatron. I think he is just so cool. Well worth the leader class price point. I really do love Kingdom Galvatron. I think they did a lot of things really, really well with this guy. Once again, robot mode is awesome. Transformation's really fun. And the alt mode is really cool as well. So there you go. Number 2, pretty easily for me, Kingdom Galvatron. But of course, that means number 1 obviously goes to Commander Class Rodimus. Of course, how could it not? Commander Class Rodimus is one of the best WFC Trilogy figures, if not the best, hands down. He is absolutely outstanding. This figure is a marvel of engineering. Everything about this figure is pretty much perfect, honestly. Like, I can't think of many negative things to say about Kingdom Rodimus. His robot mode is outstanding. His transformation is outstanding. His alt mode is outstanding. The accessories are outstanding. There is really nothing to hate about this figure other than maybe the price point, but honestly, he's completely worth it. He is completely worth the Commander Class price point. This guy feels so good in your hand. He's so much fun to play with. I've barely been able to put this guy down, man. He is so fun. I'm constantly grabbing him off the shelf, transforming him back and forth, posing him around with the accessories. I love the sort of Primus accessory and his rifle as well, and they can store so elegantly in both modes as well. I absolutely love Kingdom Rodimus. Like, I really don't have much else to say about this figure. I think he is so awesome, and easily probably the best Transformer figure of Wave of 2021 and Wave 3 of Kingdom. He is truly wonderful. I love this Rodimus, man. There's really nothing to hate about this figure other than the price point, but like, once you pay it, you've paid it, and you're done. That negative no longer becomes a thing once you've actually done it. So, I absolutely love Kingdom Rodimus, and he is, in my opinion, easily 100% hands down the number 1 best figure of Kingdom Wave 3. And there you have it, everybody. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, if you did, maybe give me a like and subscribe for more Transformer content in the future. Next up is going to be my review of the Battle Across Time 2-pack right here, which is going to be with Maximal Grimlock and Earth Mode Mirage. So if you're excited for that, there you go. Stay tuned for that. I really do like this set a lot. So there's your little mini review right there. But yeah, let me know what you thought of the ranking in the comment section down below. What do you agree with? What do you not agree with? Do you agree with everything? Do you not agree with anything? Let me know all your thoughts in the comment section down below. What's your favorite fate? What is your favorite figure of Kingdom Wave 3? You think it's Rodimus just like me? Are you more of a Galvatron guy? Hey, are you one of the few people that really likes Kingdom Rhinox? I know they exist. I've seen them. I know Dr. Lockdown really likes this thing. So yeah, I totally understand. You know, to each their own. So are you one of the few people who likes Kingdom Rhinox? Do you like the Core Class Soundwave the most? Maybe Trax? Maybe Scorponok? He is really great. Or maybe the Arc as well. Are you with me? Because like I said, if I was ranking these in terms of my favorites, Rodimus probably would have been number 2, and the Arc probably would have been number 1. Because I just love that thing, man. I just want to grab it, man. I just want to grab him and play with him some more. He's like my big orange teddy bear, man. I love this thing, man. He's so fun. He's just so fun. Like, no Titan class figure has ever been more fun than the Arc for me. So yeah, I don't know. Just wanted to say that as well. And Mainframe's really cool as well. I don't know. I'm going on a tangent here. Here we go. Final thoughts. I mean, not final thoughts. Final thing. Thanks for watching. I'm DK Guillotine. They have it. Thanks for watching. DK out.